In this video, I'm going to share my everyday Claude Code workflow. Every time I touch the app to build anything, I'm using this formula. And it's actually less of a formula so much as it is like a system. I've been using AI to code for over 3 years, and this is the optimized version of getting the best outputs faster and using fewer tokens. So you hit your token limit less. A lot of new vibe coders especially, they'll start to kind of get lost and they'll be a little unorganized and they won't prompt exactly how they should or when they should, or they're not managing the context window. This workflow is how you get the best outputs faster and with less tokens. To hit your token limits, never. Okay, here's the formula. It's not actually a formula. I didn't create this. This is just how most developers code. Number 1, plan, then code, then test your code, and then document your changes, and then repeat for all eternity until you have $1 million app. Okay, great. So let's dive in a little bit closer here. I actually created a handy dandy graphic. Plan. Rather than use Claude Code planning mode, you should create a separate document, usually markdown file. Plan.md, spec.md. I have one for this content management system, this blog I'm about to create. I'm literally gonna run this in just a moment. I asked Claude Code, to generate a spec.md file. I chatted with it, I went back and forth, I asked it a few questions, it asked me a few questions about different features, different tech stacks I wanna use, different functionalities, do I wanna use a third-party database, all these other things. The result of that is this 400, 500 lines of code right here, spec.md. It's not the plan, but I fed this back to Claude Code and asked it to generate plan.md. And this is exactly that. I said split it up into small phases, smaller implementation chunks, and then I'm gonna code them. So yes, it takes a little bit more time to go back and forth with the AI working on this plan, but there are so many benefits to this. Number 1, it lives outside of a context window. So you could just do a little bit of coding and then hit clear. In fact, you'll see this all over my notes here. Do some work and then clear in Claude Code, right? Clear that conversation history and start fresh. Because, why? You don't ever want to go super deep into your context window because the code gets bad. It gets bad really quick. So much better if you can have Claude Code do the work in the first 50,000 tokens, 100,000 tokens range, right? So do a little bit of work, clear. Do a little bit of work, clear. Do a little bit of work and clear. That's what we're going for here. And you can do that when the plan lives in a separate document, a quote unquote single source of truth. I literally create a context folder, and I'll do this for the app as a whole, which is what this plan file is, but also future features I will do in a separate plan document. And then when I'm done, I usually have a archive folder that I will drag and drop these files into when I don't need them anymore, just to keep them out of the way. One of the benefits of this, by the way, you can actually swap between AI tools. If Claude Code's not doing its work, you can go over to Gemini or Cursor, ChatGPT, Codex, or whatever it is. If you have this single source of truth, this markdown document or YAML document or whatever, you can use that over and over again through new context windows, new AI models, or whatever. You can also change it over time, which is kind of how we get to our third step here. You're gonna code a little bit with this plan. In fact, let's just go ahead and do it. And then you're gonna test the code, by the way, but let's go ahead and do it. I got this plan.md. It's broken out into 10 phases, 14, 15, 16 phases, maybe even more, I didn't scroll down. I wanna do just this first one, just this one. So I'm gonna go over into Claude Code, make sure I'm in the correct project folder, by the way, which I believe I am. I want you to begin work on my app. First, analyze the plan.md document and then build and test phase number 1. Stop after that. Do not move on to phase number 2. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna tag with the @ symbol here, plan.md. I'm gonna put on auto edits and then I'm gonna go, right? We'll just see how this works. While that's running, you create your plan, maybe you go back and forth with some questions, you do a little bit of coding, one phase at a time, one feature at a time, clearing the context window, often executing in small little chunks here, and then you test. Now, testing, yeah, you should absolutely have the AI test for you. In fact, it's literally doing something right there, test. But I'm gonna be really frank. You should try and figure out a way to test yourself every single time before you do too many features, right? Don't try to do like 50 features at once. After each little phase, test the app to see if it's working. If it's not something that you know how to test, most of the time it will be. But like this first one, for example, it's like working with some libraries and plugins. I don't know if there's gonna be a great way for me to test it because there's no UI yet. So you have to make sure the AI tests it. You and the AI, preferably, to make sure it works. And then you can move on. I just got a notice here. It's looking to bun run dev to fire open the dev server, so I'll let that do its thing. And again, we're gonna run context just to see after this phase is done, where am I at in the context window? I'm guessing I'll probably be like 40, 50, 60,000 tokens in. Then I'm just gonna clear, test it, and then preferably document. Let's go back to this thing right here. It can be nice, especially if you've tested it and it's working. You can document, or you can have Claude Code document what you just did. And obviously there's a couple of different ways to do that. Number one, you should absolutely use Git and do a new Git commit or whatever. Number two, you should update that spec.md, that plan.md, that plan.yaml, or whatever your single source of truth plan is, update that for the changes. It can be nice even to have like a really small checkbox list at the top of your plan document and tell Claude Code like, hey, when you're done with phase one, mark it complete at the very top of the file, and it'll do so. That way in the future, if Claude Code goes and looks at the plan, it can see, oh, we've already done this one and this one and this one. You can also add comments or tell Claude Code to add comments to the files explaining what it did. Not only is this gonna be helpful for the AI in the future once it looks at this file, it's also just gonna be helpful for you. If you have any bugs and need to fix things, going in and seeing, okay, this code does this code does this, really quickly, making it easier on yourself. Plan, code, test, document, repeat, and do it over and over again until it's done. It's still going, it needed my permissions, I should have just said yes. Looks like it found an error. I'm gonna pause here and we're just gonna wait until this is done. Okay, that actually took a few more minutes than I thought it would. Honestly, let's see where we're at in the context window. I'm gonna guess it's a little bit higher. No, we're about 50K tokens in, 25% of the way, and I'm gonna straight up clear it. It did quite a number of tests, more than I thought it would. Actually, it created a test page.svelte file. This is SvelteKit stuff. I wanna be blogging in Markdown or composing my blogs. And so I'm using this library and I did the config to make sure all the front matter is gonna work and whatever. You don't need to care about this so much. But the point is it says phase one is done. I'm actually curious if it did not update this. So what I might say here, before I clear this is, please update the plan.md file for what you did. And I'll say this, create a very small checklist at the very top of that file for all the phases and go ahead and mark phase one complete. Okay, totally cool to do this in my same context window. And once I do that, it will document what it did. I didn't actually write a lot of comments here in the testing stuff or the files it created, but I assume we'll probably end up deleting this, I'm guessing. Doesn't matter. So that's the workflow. In the next video, you're gonna see a lot more of this workflow as we try and actually build an app from scratch in hopefully just a few minutes. We're gonna do a Chrome extension. Hopefully it'll be kind of fun, kind of quirky, and you'll see Claude Code in action a lot more. So you know the drill. Drop me sweet fat emojis in the comments below. Comment on this nice shirt, which I got just a week or so ago and I'm really thrilled about. I think I look great here. So you just let me know. I love this shirt. Oh, and it did its job. There we go. Updated plan.md. Let's go see what that looks like really quick. Here it is. Now we got this, the progress checklist, and you can see phase one is marked as complete. Sweet. And clear. Boom.